Hello, Geminis. My name is Akita Akari Aurora, and this is a combination of your full moon in Virgo reading. I know it's already passed, but we're still under the energy, as well as the spring equinox reading for this upcoming week, right? It is springtime. Springtime means we are starting a new season. We're stepping into our newness. So I'm using this Star Child, Lemurian Star Child Oracle deck to do readings for all signs, and this is your Gemini reading. I'm going to shuffle as I talk. And then we'll put the camera down to my beautiful crystal circle and see what is coming up for Geminis. Please like, subscribe, and share this video to all of your friends and family and all the beautiful Geminis that you know. They might need some guidance and wisdom. I'm also located, cards are flying. I'm also located in Nassau, Bahamas. So if any of you that are not in the Bahamas but are coming into the Bahamas, our borders are open. And the cruise ships are bringing people through. So if anybody comes to Nassau, Bahamas and you want to get a beautiful, beautiful reading by Akita Akari Aurora, lifetime experience, come through. You can contact me on Facebook as well as on this channel, Spirit Prescriptions, and I am here to guide and to empower us to our best selves. All right, so let's see what's coming up for these beautiful Geminis. Beautiful Geminis. Let's see what is coming up. I need to give it a nice little shuffle. Let's give it a nice little shuffle. You Geminis are, you know, twos. A lot, right? So let's make sure we start in balance for you Geminis. Give this deck a nice little shuffle. I hope you all are well. I hope you all are growing and flowing through this beautiful, miraculous month. Watch out for the miracles. Expect the miracles. They are there. It's just for us to really tune into them. And it's a lot of noise happening out there. There's a lot of chaos. But we are alchemists, and we are here to infuse the good and the bad, the black and the white, and to see what beautiful colors come out of it. So don't get stuck. Don't get stuck in the mess, but infuse your way out of it and see what beauty you're able to birth, right? This is all guidance from Spirit. For Geminis, it's a reason why I'm saying it. So I hope it lands right into your heart. All right, let's see. And now we're going to turn this beautiful camera. I'm so excited and happy right now because a lot of things are coming into place, including microphone recording and editing these videos. So my joy hopefully is exuding onto you, Geminis. All right, just on the success that I'm having with all of this technicality and technical stuff. All right, so here we go, Geminis. I'm going to turn the camera down and hopefully that you see your cards. Yeah. All right. Let's give it one more nice little shuffle. And let's see what this deck has for you. And again, I always give potentialities. I love to show people what energies are flowing around them. What moment can you now step into? Depending on what you have planned for yourself, you can use this guidance and knowledge and wisdom to help you to create what it is that you are here to create, right? There are no exacts. There's just always opportunity and potentiality for us to merge ourselves with and our goals with and use that energy for our own becoming and manifestation goals, all right? So let's see what the universe is surrounding our beautiful Geminis with. First card out, Inner Child Attunement. Beautiful. And I'm learning how to position this camera with you Geminis, with the Gemini energy. All right. So inner attunement, excellent. That's a lot of healing. Sovereignty, beautiful. That's a lot of healing too. That's stepping up into our attuned child, right? And realizing that, hey, I can do it. I can do it and become it all. And I'm sovereign within myself. And what is this? The rainbow child. Ooh, okay. Deep message, Gemini. And like two children here again, that's the twins, right? So, and the rainbow child coming. This is they're just signs, symbols, everything's just speaking to me right now. Let's look at the numbers. Three, first card. Three, sovereignty. One, and five. So that's nine, right? 3 + 1 is 4. 4 + 5 is 9. I'm big on numbers. So I look at the numbers first and foremost when I pull cards, just to see the essence and the energy of the reading in its totality. Where are Geminis at now? Where Geminis you are, and it's in perfect alignment with the spring equinox and the 9 energy of the Virgo full moon, the ninth sign, coming into a completion of something to begin. When one door closes, a new chapter opens up. So where are Geminis now? Inner child attunement. Go within, listen, loving parent. Okay, the inner child, we all have that inner child. And the inner child allows us to grow into our most artistic and sovereign and it's right here, most artistic. And when I say artistic, our power to create, because that's what artists do, we create, right? So the inner child is that purity within us, and that God's self within us that we need to grow. We need to allow to grow. If you're familiar with Christianity and the the Christ child has two loving parents, and that's the whole symbolism in the Bible. Jesus was that Christ child that had two loving parents, right? And those two loving parents allowed his growth. But the loving parents represent the divine masculine and the divine feminine. And you see this card, the divine feminine is here embracing the infinite, the inner child. So it's that divine feminine within us and the divine masculine within us, that coming into attunement first and foremost. And when that comes into attunement, which is that self-love and unconditional love and acceptance of ourselves and all that we are, when that comes into our full attunement, we say to the inner child, okay, go outside and play, you be yourself, right? Because now we are loving, we are supporting, we're allowing something new within us. And remember, 1 + 2 is 3. So divine masculine 1, the divine feminine 2 come into the wholeness of themselves, and they create the third thing. That's why this card is number 3. That is the Trinity. And when we step into that wholeness of ourselves, this is not an outer journey, this is an inner journey. So Geminis, this is bringing your inner self, your 2 or your 3 or your 4, because Geminis have a lot, right? Bringing all of that into unity, into a trinity, the wholeness. And when you do that, you're now a sovereign being. You're fully, and I love that the dragon came out. I was listening to something this morning about fairy tales, and they were talking about the dragon of our minds and that being the ego. But this is the golden dragon, and the golden dragon knows that, uses that power of the ego, because the ego serves us. But when the ego is not tamed, then it just, the fires burn everything down, right? So taming that dragon within us, unleashing the golden dragon that knows its strength, knows its power, knows its wisdom, and knows its abundance, but doesn't really use that to burn things down, but to build and to transform. Because let's look at that fire again. Fire energy. Fire allows us to do so much. It's destructive, but it also ignites us into newness and forms new things, right? The heat, the pressure that forms the turns the carbon into that diamond, right? And with that diamond light, The diamond light allows us to come into the full integration of ourselves, all of these colors coming into a beautiful, beautiful rainbow, right? We'll go into that card, but just it just was flowing into that. So the overall message for Geminis again is coming into a place of attunement, inner attunement of yourself. And with that attunement, allowing yourself to become more sovereign and independent. It says right to choose an immunity to hooks. Hooks are things that we have become codependent on or with and attached to us. We are attached to, but are really holding us back. Something that is hooked on you is holding you there, and it's not giving you growth. It's saying, here, you're here right now, and this is it. I got my claws and hooks on you. But if you're immune to that means you're flying free like the butterfly. You're flying, you're soaring, you're flowing, you're not hooked and stagnant. So this sovereignty, this inner attunement that the universe is asking you to come into, and again, when I do readings, it's potentiality. So it's really for you to know, you Geminis, to know that when things are coming in and things are happening around you in your life, that is something that's saying, hey, attune. I'm doing this, no matter if this looks good or bad or up or down or black or white, this is happening around you so that you can come into more attunement. What do you need to do? This is happening so that you can come into more of your sovereign nature, your inherent divine sovereignty. What is it that I need to unhook myself from? You see, what do I need to come into more attunement with, and how do I need to see myself as whole and allow that healing to take place, right? So with this spring equinox, again, the doors and the activations and what's happening in your everyday is bringing you into more and more attunement and bringing you into more and more sovereignty and making sure that you see and know yourself as a sovereign being. Just trying to get this camera right. Right? Growing and learning as I go, right? And then finally, the rainbow child, again, the energy of 5, and again, that center spot coming into the wholeness of yourself, seeing the center of where you are, branching out from there like the rainbow. What does the rainbow represent? The rainbow represents all of the colors, and that's what the attuned child is. The attuned child is that wholeness within yourself, because now you're not just the masculine, you're not just the feminine, you're not just the child, you're the divine masculine, you're the divine feminine, and you're the attuned inner child, meaning you've allowed that creative being within yourself, that holiness, that purity within yourself, that artistic nature within yourself, to come in, that creative nature within yourself, to come and to be fully, no judgment, no hiding behind doors, no not being compartmentalized and split up. But no, really, the rainbow is that all of these 7 colors are now connected and combined and arched, right? And they've come out after the rain to show the light. They're cohesive, they're together, but they're all 7 different things. So unstoppable, new earth builder, multi-talented, miraculous alchemy, because that's what the rainbow represents. The rainbow represents all of that. So healing is what comes to mind with this Gemini reading. And I will pull a card. I'm doing either 3 or 4 signs for these readings, and this is the first reading where I am guided to pull the 4th card to just kind of cap this all up and see what else the universe wants to bring in for you and what message the universe wants to give you to, again, just nail it home, hammer it home, right? Because again, it's a time and a season of healing for you Geminis, coming into attunement, releasing yourself from some hooks, and allowing yourself to really step into your sovereign nature and bringing in that unstoppable rainbow child, which accepts all that is within him or herself and allows himself or herself not to be judged, but to be creative and to be miraculous and to be unstoppable and to use that power of alchemy to turn everything into gold that is happening around you. See that? And this gold and the yellow and the green, that speaks to abundance and sovereignty, right? And growth. So when we tap into our inner child, when we heal the inner child and allow the inner child to become the rainbow child, we access our sovereignty. And that is truth and a beautiful story. And let's see what the fourth card is. Again, multi-dimensional. So spirit wants, and that says multi-talented, right? So again, spirit universe wants you Geminis too. And remember that Gemini is more than one. It's the twin or the triplet or the quadruplet, right? So here's the message. Allow your full self to take place. The not cutting one part off to be another part. Come into the fully integrated wholeness of all of your parts, Gemini, your multi-dimensional self. And a part of us being multi-dimensional is really even like with the zodiac. Hey, I like me, I'm Leo. Um, I but I have a lot of Virgo in me, so what I'm going through now personally is realizing how much Virgo I have in me and allowing myself to attune with my Virgo nature. So that is speaking to our multidimensionality, and that's why we have all its 12 zodiac signs. And even though we have a sun sign, a rising sign, and a moon sign, we concentrate on those three, and sometimes we only concentrate on the one, the sun sign. But really, when we tap into the fullness of who we are, we can use all of it. So I can use my Leo nature, I can use my Virgo nature, I can use my Pisces nature, or I can use my Scorpion nature. And for every moment of my life, I can really access, hey, which part of me, which energy within me should I really bring forth now in order to master this moment. So that's, and without it, multidimensionality being a quote unquote woo woo type thing and a very earthly thing, is that realizing that we are made up of so many different parts, and for us to really come into the wholeness, integrated essence of ourself, the rainbow, which shows all of those parts, not needing to be any one of those parts, but all seven. Right? And allowing all seven parts of ourselves to fully shine and be seen as we beautifully admire and love the rainbow. Right? So it says multi-dimension, timelines, be you. Don't even try to fit in. Yep, that's the message. So that's the message for Geminis. That is what the beautiful full moon in Virgo is inviting you to capture, as well as the spring equinox that we're going to have tomorrow. That is the potentiality that this new season of life is bringing to you. It's really up to you to take the key and open up these doors and use them all and alchemize your gold. All right, Geminis, have fun with it. Be multidimensional. Be that rainbow child that you are. Let us see all of yourself shine. Be sovereign. Be beautiful. Be you. Attuned to all of which you are, Geminis. Have a wonderful, wonderful week.